vowel where they will serve as consonants if you put a vowel sign above them or below them. All right? So, let's go to this first one. It's going to be, we're going to start making these sounds, and where we're going to start. Who can figure out where somebody started? Where we're going to start? Don't say it, just show me. That's right, Brother Shaheed, that's right. So for the camera, this is what he did. And we're going to say those 10 sounds from that position, all right? Because that's what this letter with one dot on it represents, a position of putting our lips together, all right? And we're going to start there, and we're going to say air from there. Who thinks they can do the first one without me saying? We're going to start here and say air. Who can do it? Brother Emmanuel? The bad. You know, I've seen people do it. I knew he could do it because I saw he had offered it before. But I've seen people do it. They'll say bad. No, not bad. Just bad. You just start there and say it. Bad. All right? Bad. All right? So we're going to say these 10 sounds from that position, just the way we did it there. All right? Bad. Bad. All right? Y'all quit already? Okay, I just want to know if I'm still your teacher. Okay. All right, y'all didn't take your agreement back, did you? And we got to be open and up front here. I mean, if you quit me, let me know. I had a wife like that one time. She said, why don't you just leave? I said, yes, ma'am. She was open. She was playing. She said, why don't you just leave? I said, yes, ma'am. She saw me get my stuff together. She said, oh, you leaving? I said, yes, ma'am. And she meant it because she never did ask me to come back. So she must have meant it. All right. Okay. So we're going to say air from that position. Say it after me. All right. Bad. Bad. Bee. Boo. Boo. Back. Back. Bee. Boo. Boo. Bai. Bai. Bau. Bau. Booey. Booey. Biu. Biu. Now I'm very emphatic about these diphthongs so that it will register in your mind that you're joining 2 different sounds together. You're not going to have to say bay all the time. You just say bay. But I'm saying it so that you can hear it and it will register on your mind that you're dealing with a diphthong, 2 vowel sounds pronounced together. When you go along reading, you're not going to say bay. You just say bay. All right? But we have to know how we got there. We got there from a. All right? Let's do this line again. Bad. Bad. Bee. Boo. Boo. Back. Back. Bee. Boo. Boo. Bay. Bay. Bau. Bau. Booey. Booey. Biu. Biu. All right. Any questions about syllable type what? 2. 2. Syllable type 2. How many syllable type 2 do you think there is in the language? 10. No, there are 10 syllable type 1. But remember, we counted up. We said that now this is just one consonant here. All right. So how many consonants are there in all? 27. 27, and 10 times 27 is 270. So there are 270 syllable type 2 in the whole language. To a possibility of 270. That's all. All right, 270. All right. All right. Now, y'all doing pretty good. Any questions on this? Ba-bee, boo, ba-bee, boo, ba-ee, ba-oo, boo-ee, bee-oo. Y'all smart. You're doing real good. We're going to go on to the next one. I think. I don't see nobody sweating me off. I haven't been up here for 15 minutes. Okay. All right. So now, that's syllable type 2. And by the way, I numbered these syllables. In other words, you're not going to find that in anybody's book. Okay? Oh, what do I find syllable type 2? You have to come talk to me. And I'm not afraid to let you know where I got it from. I got it from Allah. Allah showed it to me. And when Allah showed me something, I ain't ashamed to tell you. All right? I don't back off on it from anybody. It's plain to see. And not only do I not back off, I try to show it to as many people as I can. And want to leave it here so you can still see it when I'm gone. All right? Okay. Now, so this syllable type 2 is where we're going to use a consonant as a position to start making a sound, what do you think syllable type 3 is? Huh? Finished. Well, we're going to stop making a sound. Well, that's finished. You said finished. Well, that's right. Well, we're going to stop. We're going to say these same 10 sounds, but we're going to stop in the consonant position. And by the way, for the sake of this chart, I use the same consonant all the way through, but know that there are in syllable type 2 and 3, there are syllable type 2 and 4. No, I beg your pardon, just syllable type 2, 270. Why am I saying it? Because when we get to syllable type 3, when you put a sukoon on this, it's not going to, we won't be able to end with this. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be sukoon, the ya and the wow. So it's 270 here, it's only 250 here. Because we wind up 20 short. Because we can't use this as an ending position. You can, but when you do, it's going to be sukoon, and therefore it's going to be a vowel. Everybody understand that? So it's 270 here, 250 here, and I'm waiting for the mathematician. I better get Brother Akbar in here to tell me how many it is here. Because you can switch them around in so many different ways. I don't know. Okay, but let's go to syllable type 3. And we're doing real good. So we're going to say what sounds and stop in this position. What sounds are we going to say?
One sound.
The same 10 sounds. Same 10 sounds. And we're going to use that letter to stop in that position. The other thing I didn't tell you was I made this chart in red and black. And the reason for doing that is so that you can see what marks represent sound. And the black does not represent sound, all right? And for instance, up here, it lets us know that the sound is above it, below it, above it, all right? And down here, it lets us know, all down here, it lets us know there's a starting position or a stopping position, but not sound itself. So that's just something that I conjured up to make it easy for you to see. You do not have to have 2 colors to write Arabic, all right? But so that you can see exactly what, for instance, this little black mark up here, it doesn't represent any sound at all. It's called a hamza. And it's simply there to let you know that this mark is above it, here's below it, and up here, over here is above it again. And the same thing over here, above, below, and above, okay? All right. And we're going to talk about this in more detail when we talk about the signs altogether. We're not going to talk about the signs today, a harakat sign. We're not going to talk about it today, short vowel sound. But when we talk about it in more detail, because that was something that came along later, all right? But I don't want to just tell you it just came along later. I want to explain to you how that happened and why it happened, all right? So now we're going to stop in what position? All right, that's for the camera. Okay, all right. We're going to stop in that. I heard somebody say B. No, we're not going to stop in B position. We're going to stop in this position. That doesn't, because we're not going to even say an E after any of these situations. We're not going to say after we go to that position, we won't be saying E. Over here we'll say E before we get to it. But once we go to that position, there will be no more sound. So that's why it's called closed. These two were open, meaning your mouth is open. A, E, U. Say A and close your mouth as you end it. No, see why you said ah, but you see what I'm saying? In other words, you can't close your mouth on these sounds. So that's why they're called open. Remember I told you that book that I had that says open and close? So these two are both open. These two are closed because we're going to stop in consonant positions. All right? So that means the mouth is going to be closed. We're not talking the syllable itself is not open, but your mouth will be open or your mouth will be closed. All right? All right? Okay. So now we're going to say these same 10 sounds, but we're going to stop in this position. Say them after me. Ab.
Ab.
Eb.
Eb.
Oob.
Oob.
Ab.
Ab.
Eb.
Oob. Oob.
Aib.
Aib.
Aub.
Aub.
Uib.
Uib.
Eub.
Eub.
All right. There are 25 consonant positions in which to stop in. Why? Because these two you can't stop. And when you stop there, they're going to be sukoon. That's how you stop on a letter. It has to be sukoon. When you stop there, sukoon. Sukoon simply means that there's no more sound. No sound going to be silent. All right? So we can't use these two in the same way we did up here. All right? So therefore, there are 250 syllable type 3. All right? Now, if you know the type, if you learn